No, I can't. Okay. Anyway, this thing is new for me. So, hey, what's going on? Sherry, I don't really know what I'm going to be working on. You're the only one here. So, I was just going to really prep, a wreath, not really finish it. But I wanted a different sign. This is stuff that came in one of the Wreath kit boxes. Not kit, Wreath supply boxes. But they had this cute little sign. And I really like this. But when I see this sign, I think it's supposed to be on a grapevine. So I didn't want to do this sign. So I was looking at this sign. But I'm not sure if it's going to match everything else. Because it doesn't have any yellow. And it had this, the flowers here are more lavender than pink. So I was concerned about that. Because the ribbon, it's pretty, but it's a lot of yellow and a lot of pink. So I don't know if that sign is going to fit in. So that's where I'm at right now. So anyway, so I'm just going to prep. I started, with the pancake frame. I put the 12 twist ties on. So that'll be, I'll finish that later. I am going to cut my mesh. Start with the mesh first. I got stuff everywhere. I was trying to do something else while I was waiting. Anyway, but one of the reasons I really kind of wanted to chat about being a virtual assistant, because a couple weeks ago, Chris had was having a conversation with somebody on one of the lives in business coaching. And she was telling them, they were saying they needed some help. And so she had recommended, like she does, her other loves, the virtual assistants. And so I kind of wanted to touch bases on that as part of my topic or my conversation for tonight. Because I feel like there's a lot of people in our community who need help, don't know where to get help, don't think that they can afford help, or the time or whatever. So I just wanted to touch bases with that and reassure them that a virtual assistant can help their business, as you are aware of, since you have a couple of people helping you out. So I know some people feel like for a virtual assistant to be effective, they have to work maybe 20 hours a week or whatever. But that's not so either. As a testament to you and Shantae, who I work minimum hours. And even when I was doing another project for Chris, I never worked more than 10 hours a week for Chris. I work 5 hours a week for you. And I think Shantae, I may do 2.5. So it comes to about 10 hours a month. But that works for her budget. And so she finds that it is very helpful for her to get a few things off her plate. And I'm sure you do too, because your little plate is extremely busy. So I just wanted to kind of talk about that and, you know, small businesses, craftpreneurs, those that need some help, because it's a lot sometimes trying to handle making the product, selling the product, posting about the product, keeping up with the emails and the newsletters and all the things. But sometimes somebody can just spend a few hours doing some of that, and it can really help a craftpreneur do more in their business. So I just kind of wanted to touch base on that. And I know that some people, as Chris mentioned, you know, might not be comfortable. I think I need a new blade. Might not be comfortable with releasing or relinquishing some of their control in their business. And I get that. But one of the things that I think about is that every successful big business has relinquished some sort of control to other people, whether it's an employee, human resources. And so it's the same thing with our business. In order for us to grow, we need to be able to relinquish some control. And it's really okay to ask for help. So that's kind of where I am with that. And I think that I may share this live on the VA side as well, because I just think somebody somewhere might need to be reassured that they don't have to be overwhelmed in their business. They can find somebody to help them talk through what they need and just grow. So, and this is not a plug for me to sell my services. It's just to encourage somebody to consider someone else on their team to help them grow. That being a virtual assistant or someone that they know. I think it's a big help. And I know for me, I have come to really enjoy helping those that are in the craft community, for lack of a better term. I really enjoy helping those that are in the same business. I love making wreaths, and I like helping people. I need some new blades. New blades. I think I have one in here. I guess I just need to get it out. Because this is a mess here. And trying to do almost 30 inches is a chore. Let's see, I have 5 people on, but I don't know who you are. But welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for hanging out with me. But if you would do a little chatting in the comment section, I'd appreciate it. Just so I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. I know my friend Sherry is there. My accountability partner. But I know she's probably somewhere in the background working. She ain't fooling nobody. I know she got a ton of stuff that she needs to be doing. Isn't that right, girl? I know. I know. But I hope your mom is doing better. I don't remember if you said that she was home yet. So is she home? Hey, girl. I love you, Linda. Linda, I really need to call or text you or something. Because guess what I did last week? I started making granny squares. I haven't crocheted in forever. But I started doing it to keep me out the office here on Sunday. So that's my Sunday release. Hi, Shantae. Shanti, you know I always do that. I always say the wrong thing first. But you okay, you're here. But Linda, I was trying to join these squares together. I'm making a mess of that. But it's been fun, though. Okay. You know, I get confused. I just get confused, Shantae. I do. And it's probably because I hate for people to mispronounce my name. You and Sherry do a good job. Linda, you laughing at me and my granny squares and the fact that I don't really know what I'm doing. I probably should have blocked them before I started trying to join them together because they're not meeting. But it's cute, but they're not meeting at all. Anybody need a crochet blanket? My friend Linda is really good at that. She is really good at that. I used to be good at it a long time ago. But I guess you can't always pick up where you left off. Okay. Now that I have a couple more people on. The supplies that I am using came from a Wreath supply box. I don't know, Shantae. I'm working on something, but I don't know if I'm not going to probably actually make it. One, because the box came with this sign, and I think it's adorable, but I believe it needs to go on a grapevine. For some reason, the majority of the wreaths I've ever seen with monograms or this type sign has been a grapevine. So I'm not really looking to use that. However, I thought I could use this, but it doesn't have any yellow, and the flowers, they're glittery, but they're more lavender than pink. And this is my ribbon. And I think it's so pretty and springy, but I don't think the sign is going to go with it. So when I make the wreath, I might have to find a different sign. I'm going to try this one, but I don't think they're going to work. What y'all say? Yay or nay? Yeah, it would look nice on a foam moss form as well. I just I don't think it's going to look right on a pancake deco mesh wreath. So, we'll see. But I'm just prepping because I really, even though I had it in my head and I thought it was going to work, but I really am not sure about this sign. I like it. It's going to work for something. And even though I think, and this is why I thought it would work, is because of this mesh, because of the green, the pink, the white, and the yellow. It's just a little bit of yellow, but the ribbon has a lot of yellow, so I'm not sure if this will fit in. So I just got on because, you know, I'm trying to get used to going live, trying to get used to talking to people, keeping conversation going, and you know, all the things. And today was a little bit busy, so even though I did have a little time to get ready, but of course, you know, I spent most of that time trying to figure out, okay, which way should I do the phone, and I thought I could do it landscape, but as I turned it on, it said, no, you got to rotate your phone. So I thought if I did it landscape that I could get a full picture on the screen. So, no. So I'm going to do my ribbon tails. This actually used to be, for those who used them, used to be 14 inches. Me and my smart self cut it down to 13. But I kind of wish I had it back at 14. So I have to find a remedy for that or buy another one. But sometimes when I make wreaths, the ribbon tail seems so long. And I lost count, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't like the ribbon tails to hang off the mesh that much. And I know last time I was on, my friend Linda, she made comment that you can't see the mesh, which is true if the ribbon is so long. Like the last one I made, you can see, you know, the tips of the mesh. So I think I'm going to stick with the 13. I think 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. So thank you, Linda, because you made me think about that. Having some of the mesh, because some of the mesh is very pretty. I have green ribbon. This box, Coach Tammy put this box together. So, excuse me. In the box, they don't always send us boxes that match, but this apple blossom, pink and green, and then this green and white. Can you see that? So I do have green. I'm just concerned about the yellow in this one. But if you're talking about another green, 2.5 inch instead of this one, I'm not sure I have one that I like to go with that. So I have to think about that. It's not like any of this is going to go to waste if I change up, right? I can always use it with yellow and pink. So I'll think about that when I get off. But I don't think I have a green other than this one that would go with it, which is really kind of cute because it's got leaves on it. Can you see that? So I thought that was kind of cute. And it's the sage green that's in the mesh. So that was good. But we'll see. Because the yellow does have the same kind of accent green in here. Like, this little thing right here is on the ribbon as well. So I thought that was cute, but it might be a little too much yellow. So, break up the yellow. Okay. Okay. Use the green, the 1.5 inch with the 2. Okay. I think I see what you're saying. Because I did use 3 colors in one of my Black History wreaths, so I could add the green like that. Is that what you mean, Shantae? I could do that to help break up the yellow. But we'll see. Let me go back up. Anybody else? Hey, Linda, I'm back to your comment about watching the video. Girl, I was watching the video. I thought I was doing it right. But I think the biggest thing is I learned to crochet from a girl that was left-handed. So I never learned how to hold my yarn correctly. So I tend to crochet loose. So some of my squares, because of the pattern, most of them are about the same size. But I know one of them, the yarn is a little different. And so it was, I'm sorry, I keep looking down. One of the yarns is softer than the other, and it was a little more stretchy. So I looked at it last night, and I was like, oh, they're not meeting. But it still looks cute. It just, you know, they're not meeting. I'll probably just give it away. I'm just doing it to give me something else to do to sit and relax. Because I spend way too much time in here on the computer. I need to get out a little bit. So I'm just chatting with you guys, you ladies. I don't think no guys on. I think my bestie is on the plane heading back home from Houston. He had to go to a funeral. So he went last night, is on his way back. Linda, did you ever meet Mike? I don't know if you ever met Mike. I can't remember. It's been so long, Linda. Anyway, let's see. Shantae, I talked a little bit about the VA stuff. Not about today's conversation, but Aaron, what? What? How was I supposed to know you were here, Aaron? Thank you, Aaron. I need to have a conversation with you. You and my girl getting awful close. And I ain't there to supervise. But I know you're a good guy, so it's okay. It's okay, Aaron. It's okay. But thank you for joining us, even if you just stay for a little while. I'm just chit-chatting and preparing to make a wreath. I owe your girl one, but she wants a different kind of, but I want to hand paint it, so I see you. You can smile. Y'all be all smiles in them pictures, too. I see you. I don't be saying that, but I be looking. I be like, where Mr. Aaron come from? Mm-hmm. But you all right with me, Mr. Aaron Gladney. How the boys? They good? I think I've seen pictures of them. They all grown up. 4, 5, think I'm doing this wrong. 4, 5, 6. Yep. Why y'all let me do that? Where's Sherry? Yep, the boys are nice and grown. Beards? Lord. Am I that old? Lord. Lord. Well, you're that old. I ain't that old. I remember them at FCA. Long time ago. I guess they are grown. I got to remember to look up at the camera, not keep looking at the computer. I don't know how you do this, Shantae. I guess it's keep to read the comments and to look at the screen. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. My second live. I'm going to keep trying, even if ain't nobody on. I'm going to get comfortable making something on this here thing and stop looking down and look up. I must need to reposition it where I don't have to look up. I can look more this way. Maybe I need to lower it. And actually, I'm a little warm in here, even with my fan on. Thank you, Aaron. Is that really you, Aaron? Or is that my baby? I appreciate the support. I really would. I love doing them. I've been making them for actually about 5 years, but I've only been selling them for about 3. Well, selling them online. When I first moved, started making them, I was selling them to my neighbors. But they were my guinea pigs. But I did really pretty good because I sold about 60 of them before I even went online. I actually probably sold more in the building than I have online. But that was because we were new to the building and everybody was trying to decorate their doors. So I think that's what helped me out. But it helped me learn how to make them because I was making so many of them. I thought you showed your whole body, Shantae, because you're usually from a distance. And we can see your whole table. Okay. Sometimes folk be trying to be somebody else. They be on somebody else's page trying to talk. So I'm just making sure, Aaron. Guys don't talk about buying a wreath. That's why I said it like that. But I appreciate you. I need to set a timer so I can remember to watch the, do we call them podcasts when they're online, Aaron? But you know what I mean. I need to watch the show. I used to watch it a lot more frequently. But then I got busy on Sundays. So now that I'm sitting down a little bit more, I could probably tune back in. I watched a couple of them and they were good. I don't always say anything, but I be watching. Because y'all have a whole different dynamic. Y'all funny. Both of y'all. I thought her and Tanya was good together. But you two. Yeah. So I'm talking to my friend. We used to belong to the same church in Michigan. And him and a mutual friend. I think of her more of a little sister. Well, maybe not a sister. But anyway, her father and mother are friends of mine. Oh, Linda, I'm talking about your cousin, Keela. And their little show that they have on Sundays. That's who I'm talking about. And so her and Tanya actually had me on their show when I first started making the wreaths. Talk about a nervous wreck. So that was when they was first getting started. So, but they're doing really well. You guys are doing really well. Sometimes I do, Aaron. You know, sometimes I know that y'all can kind of tell. Oh, did you, Linda? I don't remember you being on there, girl. That's why you my sister. Long time friend. But Aaron, but yeah, sometimes I do. If it's really, really funny, or I think I got something to comment on, I'll say a little something. I'm just have not been on there in a while. I was on a couple weeks ago. I can't remember who was on. But it was good. I want to say it was a lady, but I can't remember who it was because I came in a little late. But it was really very good. And most of the shows that you guys have are good, ones that I catch. So I just need to take the time and set my timer. Because sometimes if I'm serving at church and get home, I'm so tired because we do 3 services on Sunday. And so when I serve, I have to be there for all 3. So when I get home, as a friend of mine says, my Sunday nap ministry comes on real strong when I hit the door. So sometimes I'm asleep when y'all on. So anyway, I think I'm going to stop here. I just wanted to, because my accountability partners are watching me, and I didn't want them to say, you're supposed to go live. And so I did. And I appreciate all of you being with me tonight, especially Mr. Aaron. That means a lot. I want you to know you get extra points for that. And Linda, you know I love you. Shantae and Sherry, you my girls. We're going to keep each other accountable. So I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you another day.